Hey guys, so I'm going to do the 15 weird facts tag. I saw hayleyistcb and Sarahbell93x had done this tag and I watched their videos, and I think Kylie Crispin actually started this tag. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into the questions. So question 1 is, what's a nickname only your family calls you? My dad... There isn't a nickname that my whole family calls me. My dad sometimes calls me Jenny or Jennifer, even though that's not my name. And my mum sometimes calls me Jennery or Jay. Question 2, what's a weird habit? I like to make the bed whilst I'm still in it. So what I'll do is, when I wake up, I'll sit up in bed and I'll sort out the bottom of the bed, so pull all of that straight, and then I'll go along the side of the bed, so I'll make all of this straight along the edge here, and then as I get out I'll just flip over the corner as I get out. So as I get out of bed, the bed is made. It's just me. Question 3, do you have any weird phobias? I don't like driving behind the log trucks, and we don't really have too many of them in the area that I live, but sometimes as I'm driving along one of the bigger roads, there'll be a log truck going along. You know what I mean, a truck with logs on the back of it. Ever since I saw that Final Destination movie where they're like driving along and one of the logs comes off and goes through the car and impales somebody, I can't really remember, it was a long time ago now, and I hate those films. I can't stand them because I just hate anything like that. But somebody made me watch it anyway. Ever since that video, I hate being behind those logs. I just picture that film and it freaks me out. I don't like it, so I always have to like kind of speed up and overtake them so I'm not behind them. And oh, yeah, I hate being behind log trucks. Question 4, what song do you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Hands down has to be Mariah Carey, Without You. Oh, that song is just amazing for just when I'm in the car on my own, put that song on, turn the system up, belt it out. I usually find by the end of it my voice is kind of partially gone because I just love singing at the top of my voice, and I can't sing at all, so I wouldn't ever put anybody through hearing me sing that. Yeah, that's my secret song that I love to blast and sing out loud. Question 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? Kind of links in with the singing thing from the last question. One of my biggest, well, I don't know if it's my biggest pet peeve, but one of my pet peeves is I can't stand when people sing the wrong lyrics to songs. I don't mean like if you're singing a song and you don't really know the words, you're kind of just mumbling along with it. I mean when somebody sings a song and they're singing the wrong words, but they think, they are convinced, they are confident that that is the right words. And my fiance knows this about me, and he likes to like annoy me because he'll purposely sing the wrong words, and then when I call him out on it, he's like, oh, I'm singing my own song, I'm making up my own words. I'm like, oh, just don't sing the song. If you don't know the words, just don't sing the words. Really bugs me. Question 6, what's one of your nervous habits? Playing with jewellery. So I'll sort of sit there doing this with my necklace, and I tend to run it along my chin as well, which probably isn't very hygienic, but yeah, I do this a lot. Or I'll play with my rings and twist them and sort of pull them off and that kind of stuff. Question 7, what side of the bed do you sleep on? I'd sleep on the right side, so I sleep on this side, which, yeah, if you're laying down it's the right side, but if you're sitting up looking at the bed it's the left side, so I don't know, I'd say it's the right side. Question 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? I can't remember, and I did have a lot of stuffed animals, I just can't remember any of their names. I've got pictures though, I found some pictures because I was trying to look through my old like baby pictures and stuff to see if that jogged my memory, and it doesn't, but as you can see I had quite a few. This is me obviously when I was a lot younger, with all these stuffed toys. Here's another picture. I was really cute as a baby, if I do say so myself. Yes, you can see lots of stuffed toy animals, but I can't remember any of their names. All I can remember is I had a doll and her name was Kirsty, after a friend I had in like first school. Or in play school even, I think we were friends. Question 9, what's the drink you always order at Starbucks? It used to be a signature hot chocolate, which is so delicious, but obviously I'm now lactose intolerant, so I can't have that because obviously the chocolate's got lactose in it. And yeah, I've never really ordered much else from there. Sometimes when we were travelling, I ordered a really yummy smoothie in America, which they didn't do in Australia, which I was gutted about because it's so nice. And in Australia, I ordered the mango and raspberry, what's it called? Like icy fruit juice frappuccino, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been in the Starbucks in so long, so I can't remember all of the names. But yeah, one of like the icy drinks, without any coffee or anything. Because I don't actually like coffee. I wish I liked coffee because some of those drinks sound so amazing. But yeah, I don't like coffee, so the only thing I used to order was hot chocolate, and now I can't have it, so I don't really go in Starbucks anymore, which kind of sucks. Question 10. What's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? I had a hard time thinking about this because not because I think that I'm perfect and I do everything that you should do or whatever, but because I don't really preach anything. I don't feel like I say, oh, well, you have to do this and you have to do that and you should do this and you should do that, because I don't feel like I say that. But I guess after racking my brains, I guess washing makeup brushes on a regular basis, I kind of get lazy and I'm like, oh, they take so long to wash them all and then they have to dry, and I tend to find that, especially like my bigger brushes, they don't dry by the next morning, so it's like, oh, I can't use those brushes now, so I get a bit frustrated with it, so I tend to leave it a bit longer than I should, and then I'll just sort of use the daily brush cleaner and just wipe them on a washcloth and be done with it for another week. But yeah, I guess that's the only thing I can think of. Question 11. Which way do you face in the shower? I face towards the water, towards the shower head. So I know a lot of people have said that they face away from the shower and they can't imagine like facing into the water, but I don't stand with the water pouring down on my face. I stand a little bit back and tilt the shower head down so it's falling onto my body, and then I tend to like just cup my hands together under the water to wash my face rather than put my head under, unless of course I'm obviously washing my hair, in which case I turn around to wash my hair. I don't stand facing the shower head when I wash my hair, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Question 12. Do you have any weird body skills? Not that I know of. You know, I'm not amazingly flexible, I can't do anything weird, I'm not disjointed or double jointed or whatever it's called. Yeah, I can't really think of anything that's a weird body skill. Question 13. What's your favourite comfort food or food that's bad for you but you love to eat it anyways? Again, since my lactose intolerance, I have to be really careful with what I eat, but before that I used to love eating crisps and chocolate. They were the two things that I would always go to, just so much. It was so unhealthy, the amount of crisps and chocolate I used to eat, but obviously now I don't, and I can't really think of anything that I sort of go to now that's a comfort food for me, unless you count pasta. I guess that's the only thing. Like if I'm not feeling very well, I'll have a bowl of pasta and a little bit of grated cheese on top if I'm not feeling too good. But that's the only thing really. Question 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? I always say seriously, to the point that other people have called me out on it. When we were travelling, me and my fiance were travelling, I was saying it and I wasn't aware that I said it so much, so he'd say something, I can't even think of an example off the top of my head. Like for example, my fiance Ben, he might have said, oh, it's snowing outside. I'm like, seriously? Like, really? Like, I can't believe it kind of thing. And I said it so much that every time that I would say seriously, he'd say it back to me. So I'd be like, seriously? Seriously? Like, are you seriously saying seriously again? And then when I got back from travelling and I went back to the job that I had before I left, I noticed one of the guys there says it as well. So I was like, oh, so that's where I picked it up from. And now I kind of have this banter sort of back and forth where we'll just say the word to each other like, seriously? Seriously? Really? Really? I don't know, it's kind of silly, but yeah, I say seriously a lot. And question 15, time to sleep, what are you actually wearing? Usually when I sleep, I'm just in underwear and a t-shirt. If it's like, when it gets into winter and it gets a bit colder, I'll wear like pyjama bottoms and a t-shirt, but most of the time it's just underwear and a t-shirt. So that was the 15 weird facts tag. I'll post all of the questions below if you want to do this tag. If you do it, please video response it, because I think this is kind of an interesting video to see all people's weird habits and stuff. Otherwise, if you can't film a video, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!